Hey everyone, I'm Katrina Darcell. Welcome back to the channel. Tonight, we're diving into the story of LaToya Cantrell, the first sitting mayor of New Orleans to be federally indicted. She's facing serious charges, and at the center of it all is an alleged scheme involving her former bodyguard, Jeffrey Vappie II. But before we get into the details of the charges, let's rewind and look at how she rose to power. Her journey is honestly inspiring. She began as a community leader in New Orleans' Broadmoor neighborhood, where she helped residents rebuild after Hurricane Katrina. That grassroots leadership led her to city council, and in 2017, she made history by becoming the first woman ever elected as mayor of New Orleans. She pushed for big initiatives like infrastructure improvements, affordable housing, and she even played a central role in guiding the city through COVID-19. For many, she represented a symbol of resilience and progress for New Orleans. But like many political figures, her story isn't without controversy. That controversy has included criticism of how she's handled public safety, especially after the tragic New Year's Day terror attack in the French Quarter. Investigators later revealed that some protective barriers weren't fully in place that night, raising tough questions about whether the city did enough to protect people. And now, things have gotten even more serious. On August 15, 2025, Mayor Cantrell was indicted on multiple federal charges, including conspiracy, wire fraud, obstruction of justice, and even making false declarations before a grand jury. At the center of this indictment is her former bodyguard, Jeffrey Vappie. Prosecutors allege that Cantrell and Vappie were involved in an intimate relationship that crossed professional boundaries. The claim is that the mayor used public funds, over $70,000, on domestic and international travel where Vappie was often by her side. What makes this even more shocking is the accusation that city resources, including a city-owned apartment, were used for personal matters. Investigators say the pair tried to cover up the relationship by deleting thousands of WhatsApp messages, using encrypted apps, and in Cantrell's case, lying under oath to a grand jury. If these allegations are true, it's not just misuse of taxpayer money, it could be obstruction of justice. Now, to be fair, Mayor Cantrell has denied any wrongdoing and insists she is innocent. But it's still historic. She's the first sitting New Orleans mayor to ever face federal criminal charges. And if convicted, the penalties could be steep, up to 20 years in prison for some of the charges. Here's a question to ponder. Why do some leaders, like Mayor Cantrell, make choices that put their careers and the people they serve at risk? Is it the isolation that comes with the job, influence from someone close, or just being human and struggling to balance personal feelings with professional responsibilities? Maybe setting clearer boundaries and waiting until the timing was right, like after he was no longer her subordinate and had moved on from being her bodyguard, could have helped prevent these risky choices. But at the end of the day, they are accountable. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop them in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more commentary, and share this video with someone who loves staying informed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.